What's up, guys? Lindsay here with the Fit for What podcast. Today, my guest is Coach Greg. Greg, welcome.
Thanks, welcome.
All right, Greg, what are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about the new heart rate monitor program. We're going to be starting next month. So basically, it's through Wodify, called Wodify Pulse. We are going to be selling heart rate monitors.
Yay, Myzone. All right,
So
excellent.
Actually, Myzone is the brand. It's administered through Wodify Pulse. It's a pretty standard chest strap heart rate monitor. Goes right on your breast, like a bra strap area or sports bra area right here.
Okay.
It's far more accurate than some of the wrist wearables that we have, or a lot of people have through their Apple Watch or other type wrist wearables.
Okay, so guys, if you're listening to the audio version of this, Greg's holding up, that's a red strap. It's got a black heart rate monitor attached to it. It clips on and off of that strap, so the strap can get, I'm thinking right away, the nice part about that, can wash that strap.
Yep, the little sensor pops off, just got a couple snaps, some warm water, a little bit of detergent, and let it air dry flat. And
awesome, easy peasy, very nice. Okay, so that's excellent. And you touched on something that's really important here right off the bat, Greg, because just like me, I'm wearing a Apple Watch right now. I know though, when I work out with this thing, it is not the most accurate. Mm-hmm. Right. So, and I'll even see that throughout the day. Mine's been guilty of giving me false, like, your heart rate is through the roof. And I'm like, I'm just sitting here.
It's terrifying.
So they're not the most accurate thing all the time. Mm-hmm. But the chest versions are. Mm-hmm. All right. Excellent. Cool. So what's this going to look like in a class then?
So in the class, you might have noticed already that we've got some additional television screens. We've got two above the whiteboard. We've got two above the, kind of next to the office where the bikes typically are. Mm-hmm. And we've got one in the smaller room. It's going to have, it's going to just look like the workout. It's going to be listed in the Wodify screen. But on the right-hand side will be tiles that each person's name will come up once they have this chest strap on. So it will show you on the screen your percentage of your maximum heart rate, the calories burned so far, and what are called, I think, maximum effort points, which is kind of a Myzone thing.
Right, MEPs.
MEPs, yes.
Yep.
So it'll just be the number in the MEP. So that's just kind of like their in-house effort scale. I think you reach certain levels based on how many points you get. So, but the most important thing, the largest number is going to be the percentage of your heart rate. So it'll tell you what heart rate zone you're in during whatever stage of the workout that we're working at.
Okay, cool. So Greg, where we're in a gym where not all of the workouts are intended to be high intensity, but some of them are. Mm-hmm. And that's really the efficacy of those workouts depends on you bringing intensity to it. That's a difficult thing for somebody who hasn't trained that way in the past. It's difficult for them to really gauge how hard they're working on their workout. We see that a lot with our newer athletes. So I imagine for them, this is going to be a really good way of measuring how hard you're working, how much intensity you're bringing to those workouts.
Right. I was thinking earlier today, I liken it to when I used to work out at home before I started CrossFit, and I think, man, I really killed that workout. And I started coming to CrossFit classes, and I actually had a coach, and the rest of the class kind of guide me to the level I should be at, and I was getting my ass kicked because you don't push yourself the same way when you're working out alone. So I kind of see this as kind of going to that next level. It's like, yes, you have a coach still pushing you, but now we've got data to actually quantify how hard you as an individual is working. Obviously, as coaches, we try and keep everyone to a certain level of effort, but everyone's different. Everyone's got their own performance issues or different goals during a workout. So the heart rate monitor will help kind of quantify where you are in that goal and just give you the data to either continue in that zone or bring it down to a rest area, or when you need to rest, when you need to keep pushing that effort. So it's really, I've used it a couple times and I find it kind of changes my approach to workouts. And it's it's very helpful because it's like, okay, this is it tells you what max effort feels like.
And you've been doing this a while. You've been working out in our gym for how long now?
6 years.
So if you find that helpful.
Yeah. I mean, because I'm getting older. I'm not as concerned with hitting up big numbers anymore or finishing workouts super fast anymore. I just want a good workout and to be able to keep working out well in the future. So I think it's very valuable in that, into where it tells me where I can rest. It tells me where my max effort is, and even that I'm allowed to rest in that max effort zone, and then keep pushing after that. And you can still stay in that kind of, whether you're looking for the fat loss or fat burning zone or the anaerobic zone to increase that endurance. It just helps you kind of let you in on the secret of like where you need to be at all times, instead of just push, max effort all the time.
Right. So there are a few different types of athletes that I can think of just as I'm putting my coach's hat on and thinking across all the types of people that we see in our class. 3 that right off the bat, I'm like, oh, they're going to benefit so much from this. The first one is the person who is always just slamming a whole bunch of weight on the bar, and they are moving really slow through what should be a lighter, faster effort, but they're hiding behind a lot of weight on the bar. Right. And they're moving too slow to get the intensity that we want. It's going to call that person out. Yep. The next one is somebody who is the opposite. They're not scaling up enough, right? And they're always afraid to put a little more weight on the bar and afraid to push their effort in that regard. And the third is going to be the person who we hear from folks after they've done this a while and their body's starting to adapt to that they don't feel like, oh man, it's not, I'm not getting the same results I was before. That's because we need to bring more intensity. And Warm Up and Workout posted something this week that I just absolutely loved. And it was talking about the short workouts not being hard enough for those people. When in reality, those should be the hardest workouts we have. Think like a Fran, which is super short and fast, and you feel like you are dying afterwards if you did it properly.
Right. We get comments like that sometimes in 9-hit classes, like, oh, it wasn't challenging enough, or it's like, first of all, in a 9-hit class, you're basically gauging how challenging the workout is, whether you go heavier with dumbbells or you do air squats faster. So that's where these monitors will come in. It will help you realize where that threshold is to make it challenging. It gives you a goal. It's almost like a video game in a sense, to where it's like, okay, I want to see my numbers go up and up and up, and then get to that point and then maybe rest to bring it back down a little bit. So based on whatever, it's some kind of interval workout or however it's kind of structured.
Well, one quote that I absolutely loved from this Warm Up and Workout post, it was that intensity is something you bring to the workout. It's not something the workout gives you.
Right.
It's something you have to do. The nice part about these heart rate monitors, and sorry for anyone who can hear my dog barking in the office behind me. Kilo, I'll let you out in a second, girl. The heart rate monitors are relative. It doesn't matter what's going on around you or who else you're, pushing yourself to beat or whatever. It is going to call you on what's relative to you.
Right. Yeah, and I also saw something interesting. It takes into account environmental situations too. So, in the summertime here, it's really, really hot. So your body's going to react differently. It's going to hit those zones maybe a little bit earlier in a workout than it would have before, because you're dealing with humidity and heat. So we have some people that don't come as often in the summertime because it's too hot. They don't like working out. So with this heart rate monitor, it can help you gauge, kind of let you know you don't need to push it as hard because the environmental factors are impacting your heart rate. So it can help you keep an eye on that, and you can still get a good workout in without feeling you're going to be dead because of the heat.
Right. Yep. Heat injury is a real thing, especially in Florida.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. Okay. I also hear, so we're talking a lot about data. What do I receive after the workout? It sounds like I get something out of this after my workout.
Yeah, it's really cool. You get an email from Myzone, and it basically breaks down your entire workout or the entire time you're wearing the heart rate monitor. So whether you put that on through the warm-up or if you just put it on for the workout, it shows you the different heart rate zones you hit on a little graph. It breaks it down into another graph that tells you how much time in each zone you spent. So if the goal was to kind of have an interval workout to where you're more in a fat loss zone for a little bit and then you push it more into an anaerobic zone, it shows you how successful you were in that. And then it just kind of gives you your average heart rate zone for each workout.
Interesting.
So yeah,
Okay.
it's really neat. I mean, I'm kind of a data nerd with that kind of thing. Kind of goes hand in hand if you like to track your food and see your macros and see how all that stuff works out, like through apps. It kind of does that for you with your workout performance. It quantifies how hard you're working throughout the entire, however long a period you are. And also, this heart rate monitor has, 16 hours of memory on it. So you can take this on a 5K, you can work out outside the gym. Like sometimes when we do run further running distances in class, it remembers that. So when you get back in the gym, it still has managed to keep track of everything. And it lasts up to like 6 months on a single charge. So it's not going to be dying anytime soon. So it's pretty practical. It's really useful.
Wow, that's awesome. I'll say that 6 months on a single charge definitely beats my Apple Watch that is dead by the end of the day.
I'm sure.
Apple, got to work on that. Okay, wow, really cool. So if I'm an athlete, when can I get one?
We are going to be launching next month on Valentine's Day.
So guys, when you listen to this, it's not next month. It's actually going to be February
Yes.
when this comes up. You're in the future.
Podcast, yeah.
We are in the past.
So in February, Valentine's Day will be the official launch, but obviously we're launching.
So we're launching on Valentine's Day because hearts, you guys.
Yep.
How cute is that?
Yeah. So take care of your heart.
That was Greg's idea. I just want to give credit where that's due. How cute is that?
And I have to pass it on to Kelly because that was
Oh, good
Kelly's
job,
idea.
Kelly. And it is what month is it?
It's also Heart Health Awareness Month, February. So it all
Hell
kind of is
yeah.
timed out perfectly. So yeah.
Awesome. Excellent. So the 14th is what? Saturday?
I believe it's a Friday.
Is it a Friday?
I believe Valentine's Day is a Friday this year. Nope, Saturday.
Nope, that's March. We're looking at my calendar here. Nope, I went the wrong way. There it is. It's Friday. You're absolutely right.
Cool.
A fine day to play with a new tech toy. So we'll be launching on that day, you guys, and we'll have them at the front desk for sale. All right, let's talk numbers.
Yep.
How much am I, when I come up, I want one of these bad boys. How much is it going to cost?
We are looking at $100 per
Okay.
unit. These retail through Myzone for $150, so it's actually quite a savings.
Oh,
Part of the savings we get through the Wodify Pulse program. And then for monthly charge, if you are paying our unlimited rate at the full rate, $160 a month, there is no charge.
it's included in your
included.
membership if you're at our current membership, unlimited. All right, yep.
Anyone else is going to be $5 a month, just because it's a program that,
Yeah, it's an added value for sure. Excellent. And totally well worth that $5 fee. Basically, guys, that's helping us offset the cost of adding this service to the gym. It's making sure that we can maintain all of that stuff and make sure that you're getting all of your data after every single workout. Fabulous. All right, excellent. And as far as an investment to make sure that you're getting the most out of your workouts, well worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it just changes how you kind of approach the workout. Just adds a little bit of fun to it.
Sure.
To me, it kind of distracts me from the workout, which is always a good thing. Just gives me something else to focus on. But I still feel like I'm being productive. So.
Well, and Greg, to be honest, I hear more and more people who are just like you, who are like, all right, I've done CrossFit for a few years now, or high intensity interval training for a few years now. How can I think about making this a long-term thing? How can I approach my workouts every day so that I'm getting the most out of them? I'm not necessarily banging up my body or choosing weights or substitutions that aren't appropriate for me, but keep it fun and keep it gamified and keep striving year after year to, absolutely perform the best that you can appropriately.
Right, and we're all busy, and we, sometimes it seems hard to even allocate the time to work out. So to me, this helps kind of make that the most efficient time spent that you can possibly put in that effort and really get the most reward from it.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to add, Greg? I think we're all done. That's the end of my questions.
I think it's good. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had.
Cool. Excellent. Guys, that's it for us today. We'll see you back next week.
Thanks.